very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. And here we have Manchester United against Bayern Munich. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The elusive quality of Marco Reus. Because of his inward running, fullbacks don't want to follow him all the way, and centre-backs don't want to step out to try and confront him. So he gets himself into great finishing positions, and he's now become a top finisher.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Daniel Carvajal looks to dink one in. Philippe Coutinho. Jens Toornstra gets it back. Going for goal! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! He was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Manchester United didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Oh, he's broken through. Oh, he's really drilled it.
And he did so well to keep that down. That would have made life very difficult for the keeper.
Carvajal looks to thread it through. Well positioned to make that interception. Bayern Munich making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Now it's Torres. Fernando Torres got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. Just a whisker away. It's a brilliant interception. Quaresma tries to get it forward quickly. Fernando Torres with the ball through, and he's onside. Can he find a finish? Yes, he can! Manchester United are back on level terms. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
João Miranda positions himself well and cuts it out. Khedira. Nicely controlled. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Guarín. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, he's come flying in. Guardado. Daniel Carvajal. Reus. Roberto Carlos. Guardado has created one goal already. Tries a through ball, and now they can launch a counter. Bayern Munich somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call, though. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos has a go! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Daniel Carvajal looking up to see who wants it. Benzema. And it's Fernando Torres. Now the pass. It's Benzema! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Khedira. They'll try from distance. Oh, bang on target. Fernando Torres. Aimed long and direct. And he's through on goal. Benzema. Khedira. Jens Toornstra. Royce. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Lorenzo Insigne passes it through. He's away! Oh, it's come off the upright. They've scored! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Manchester United. And there's the end of the first half. The action is back underway. Bayern Munich didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. It's gone out for a throw-in. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Looks to slip it through. Benzema! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Jens Toornstra. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He's off on a marauding run. It's Benzema! World-class Karim Benzema! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
That is just the top-drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Manchester United take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, they may well be two up now, but the beauty of this game is that it can all change in a flash.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And he's cut it out. Khedira. Lorenzo Insigne tries a long pass towards the front. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Has gone out. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, that's neat.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
Bayern Munich get it back again. Philippe Coutinho. Bayern Munich still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Quaresma. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Royce. Shot a goal! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Who's going to make this theirs? Lorenzo Insigne. Fabio Coinsy charges in. Royce. Benzema looking to force his way through. Benzema with the ball through. Fernando Torres. They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Philippe Coutinho. Lorenzo Insigne. Ball is over the line. Rafael Varane does well to read it and intercepts. It's going to be another throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rafael Varane comes sliding in. Now it's Torres. Fernando Torres passes it through. Chance! There's no flag! That is wayward. Barzagli cuts it out. Roberto Carlos. And it's Royce. Guarín pumps it forwards. Two minutes to be added on. Guardado does well there, alert. Now it's Torres. Kadira. And that's it. Bayern Munich have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. very warm welcome to the Allianz Arena in Munich. And our live game is Bayern Munich against Panathinaikos. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Tries a through ball, whipped in. A chance! This could fall anywhere! That's a half-decent try. Khedira. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's come loose. Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. Guardado. Chance! Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Cleverly. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's a loose ball. Bakker with a shot! Bakker with a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Bayern Munich trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Bayern Munich are already chasing the game.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Passes it through. Roberto Carlos. Tries a header! He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. It's Bakker. Now the pass. Timely intervention. Can he put it away? Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Where to from here? It's Khedira! It's broken loose. Khedira! Your attempt, just the wrong outcome. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And he's being judged offside.
Well, it's a dangerous game the defence is playing by pushing up and looking for offside. One individual lapse and the whole drill can collapse.
Billia gets it back. Bakker. Brooks. Sweet feet. It's Carvajal. Toornstra. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Decent ball. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Looks to slip it through. Belts one. Khedira. Plays it out to the wing. Billia. Now it's Bakker. Bayern Munich need a of a lift as we head up towards the break.
Bilya with the foul.
Tries a through ball. Carlos Bacca. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And Royce! That is wayward. Be a throw-in. Now it's Bacca. A chance! He's away! Kadira. Royce. Now the pass. Cleverly. Barzagli positions himself well and cuts it out. Past me. There is the half-time whistle.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The action is back underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a route.
Tremendous